Jason, it's Maisha, please, and on today's episode, I'm going to be talking about how to deal with rejection. And if you're not some gorgeous supermodel-like looking person who gets all the girls and guys they want, then like me and everybody else, you're going to go through rejection one day, or you have, and that's probably why you're looking at my video, to prepare, or to see how to deal with this crazy thing called rejection. So I would start off by not talking about rejection and talk about why I decided to make this video and why it's so late. So yeah, I was gonna make it yesterday, but I was out of the house all day yesterday, and I was gonna do it at night, but the lighting is terrible at night, and I did not know how beautiful lighting is for outside lighting is until you actually get it. I mean, look at. Sorry for the outside noise if you hear it, but look, it's gloomy outside here, and it's pretty darn bright looking on this video. So I think that makes a lot of great progress. And I was going to. So how I got to talk about this video, I was going to talk about this video about politics, and then I was going to talk about YouTube drama, but I decided to talk about rejection because sadly I got rejected on Friday, and I was like, this is the best way, this is one of the best things to talk about, because almost everybody goes through rejection, and I just went through it, and I'm pretty darn good the same day. And people need to know how they can feel pretty darn good the same day of getting rejected. So yeah, that's what I'm going to talk to you guys. I'm going to talk to y'all about rejection and how to deal with that crazy, crazy, sad, upsetting process. So I want to give you tips. And the first tip is, this is a tip that you do before you get rejected. So if you haven't gotten rejected yet, this is one tip that you do before you get rejected. And that is to not get completely emotionally invested in the relationship yet. Because so far it's a crush, it's one-sided, there is really no relationship. And if there's a possibility that he may or she may not like you back, then give it some time, because if you get emotionally invested in a relationship and you get rejected, it's going to be pretty darn upsetting. And yes, rejection stings, but if you get emotionally invested in it before you even start a relationship, it's going to hurt a lot. Therefore, I didn't do that. But what you get, if you don't get rejected, kudos to you, and then y'all start dating, that's the best time to start getting emotionally invested in a relationship. That's just the perfect time, because therefore you know there's two-sided relationship and you're not worrying about anything else. Next step. This is after you get rejected. So while the process was happening, I was talking to my friends I was kicking my friends, and so tip 2, is to pretty much just have hilarious friends. I have hilarious friends, and when I told them the situation, they were just like, oh, and they were cracking me up, which really, really lightens the mood. And even if you don't want to talk about that, if you have a friend and you know it's going to crack you up about anything, just talk to them, because laughter is the best medicine. I know this sounds cliche, but a lot of these tips are going to be pretty stereotypical and cliche because it works. But laughter is the best medicine. It does make you feel pretty darn good. I mean, I felt so much better afterwards talking to my friends. So yeah, do that. Step 2 would be, or 3. Step 3, tip 3. Yeah, get it straight, Maisha. Tip 3 would be to just be optimistic. I know a lot of y'all are like, optimistic? What? I just got rejected. There is no time for optimism over here. What do you mean optimistic? But yeah, just stay optimistic. Because another cliche saying, you're gonna have to get used to this on this episode. he's not your. If he decided or she decided that they didn't want to date you, that just means there is a connection, and that means that they're not the right person for you. There's a bump. That means there's a bump in the road for you to find the person that you're meant to be with. And if you keep that mindset, if you stay optimistic that there is somebody out there, and that person that just rejected you was just a bump in the road and just showed you that they were not that person, then I think you should be pretty good about the situation. You would feel pretty good about it, because I know if he rejected me, that just means that he doesn't feel the same way. So there has to be somebody in this world full of trillions of people that has to feel the same way for me as I would for them. You know? Just keep optimism, because, I mean, if you stay negative and you come on depressed about the situation, it's not going to help anybody. And that person will still move on, and your depression is probably not going to have them change their mind. So just, I don't want to say it, but get over it. Step number 4 would be another cliche. Like I said, you're going to have to get used to it. But it would be to just listen to music or sing or dance or whatever. We play a CD for my dog. It's for her to be relaxed when we're all gone, you know, for work at school. And the songs are very relaxing. They're very soothing songs. And it was playing when this was happening. And but even though they're relaxing, they kind of have an upbeat to them. And I really like a lot of the songs on the CD. And so I was listening to them, and I just started dancing to it. And yeah, it felt pretty darn good. I'm going to admit it. I actually liked it. Who knew? Just dancing around with whatever or whoever. Like, I danced around with my pet, Maya. It felt so much better. Like, I don't give a freak attitude about the situation, and it just felt pretty opening, you know? So, yeah, get used to that feeling, because it feels amazing. That's why you should do it. Or, like I said, sing, or because I was also singing my song. One of my favorite songs by The Neighborhood. It's called Afraid. It's amazing. I was singing it, and it kind of fits the situation. So, yeah. You could have a hardcore song, a song that makes you feel good inside, or even a freaking rejection song, I hate you song, whatever. Whatever song makes you feel better about what just happened, play that song, or sing it, or do whatever, because I'm telling you, you will feel so much better. I'm telling you, you will. And the next thing is to, I know you guys will be like, really? But this is probably the most important one. This is the last tip, and it's probably the most important tip. And yeah, so take heed to this. But the tip is to remember they are not your glue. This means that just because they rejected you doesn't mean that's the end of the world. They should not determine whether you're going to live. They're not going to, and they should not determine whether you are going to survive on this earth or you're not. They are not the glue that holds you together. They can't possibly be much to you. They can't possibly be so much if, you know, there's not that huge connection. Even if you guys know each other for a very long time, it doesn't mean, here's my brother, coming in the conversation. Hold on a second. Let me finish this real quick. But just because, you know, you felt like this person was the one doesn't mean that they are. Therefore, just remember, this is not, there's so much more opportunity, so many more fish in the sea. And I know this is cliche, but yeah, they're not the last person on the earth. So don't stick on to them. Don't stick on to that rejection, because there is going to be a different thing. Before my brother ruins the mood, I'm going to end this video. But yeah, I know it's long, but this is a kind of serious topic for all of us people that have been through rejection and want to feel a little bit better about ourselves. And yeah, so see you the Saturday after next. I am going to stay on track this time. And peace out. This is Maisha, please. Peace out. Bye.